Hello everyone, welcome to iExamV. I'm here with the part 3 of reasoning preparation for IBPS AFO prelims exam, which is going to be conducted in the month of December. So let's get started. Friends, at iExamV we do provide IBPS AFO online course where all these facilities are available. So kindly visit our site, check our demo courses and enroll yourself there. So in our last video there was a self-practiced question which you were required to solve by yourself. So let's quickly discuss this and let's see what's the answer is. So this question was based on coded inequality and let's quickly decode all the symbols. So friends, I have decoded all the symbols. I hope you were able to decode the symbols likewise. Let's quickly decode the statements and conclusions based on the decoded symbols. So friends, this is our decoded statement. Now as we know, we have to combine all these statements into a single one. So let's quickly do that. So friends, I have combined this statement into two single statements since one was not possible here. So likewise, we have to decode all the conclusions here. Let's do that. So as you see, I have decoded the conclusions as well. So let's read the conclusion and try to find out our answer. The first conclusion says I is less than m. We have to see I and we have to see m. We have to see the directions of the symbols between them. So as you see, all the symbols are in same direction and also one is greater than equal to and the second one is greater than. So we can conclude from here that m is greater than I. So our conclusion that I is less than m is correct one here. Let's see the second one. The second says I is less than o. So you have to go to second statement, I and O. As we see, symbol is in same direction. O is greater than I. What we conclude, I is less than O is also a correct conclusion here. Let's see the third one. The third one says M is equal to O. So M is here and O is here. Now see, both of these are in different statements. They cannot be combined. Hence, there should be no relationship between M and O. Therefore, the conclusion number 3 is invalid here. Hence, we mark our answer as B. Only 1 and 2 follows. I'm happy to say that most of you have replied the correct answers. So that means your coded inequality topic is going good. Now today we will be discussing blood relations. So friends, let's quickly see the type of blood relation questions which are asked. The first one is based on the conversation, like someone is talking to someone and they are having discussion about the blood relation. Questions can be based on the puzzles or there could be coded blood relation question as well. So all these kind of questions can be asked in your exam and the most frequently which are asked are based on the puzzles and the coded blood relationships. So it's very much required you practice well and your basic concepts are clear. Now the most important thing in the blood relation question is to draw a correct family tree. So let's quickly see the basics of the family tree diagram. So whenever it is parent-child relationship, we actually symbolize in this way A, then a line and B. So that is hierarchical basis. Whenever it's marriages like A and B are couples, so we denote it with a cross symbol. Whenever it's brother-sister sibling relationship, we denote it with a parallel lines. If it's male, it's plus sign. If it's female, it's minus sign. So suppose I say A is father of B, that would be plus here since he is a male. And if I say B is the daughter of A, that means she is a female. So it will be denoted by the minus sign. Now friends, if you have already started with this topic and you have some different symbol based on them, so kindly follow that. Because at the last moment it would be very difficult to adopt this pattern, all these plus and minus. If you're comfortable with your own symbols, please carry on that. That would be easier for you to solve the problems. For those who are beginner, you are very much required to adopt these symbols because in general, mostly we use these kind of symbols to draw a family tree. Now let's see some questions based on each topic so that your concepts get more clear. The first one is blood relation based on conversation. Let's read the question. Neelam, whose father is Rohit, says to Indu, your mother Rita is the younger sister of my father, who is third child of Sohanji, whose wife is no more. How is Sohanji related to Indu? Friends, in these type of questions very much require that you draw a family tree, and that to a correct one. Only then you can diagnose a relationship between the two given people. So let's try to figure the diagram. It says Neelam, whose father is Rohit. So we know that Rohit is a person, and that too is a father. That means he's a male. We put plus sign here. Neelam. We don't know anything about the Neelam. One suggestion to you is, even if the name suggests that she is a female character and Rohit is a male character, please do not assign the gender based on your thoughts until unless it is mentioned in the question. Please never assign gender based on your thoughts. If it's said Neelam is the daughter, only then we apply here minus. Otherwise, we do not put any gender signs here. Let's read the question further. Says to Indu. So the second person is Indu. Your mother Rita. So she is saying something to Indu that her mother Rita. So Rita here is a mother. That means she is a female, and that too mother of Indu. We still do not know what's the gender of Indu. Let's read the further question. Rita is the younger sister of my father. So Neelam is talking to Indu that your mother Rita is the younger sister of my father. We know that Rohit is the father of Neelam. That means Rohit and Rita are siblings. We denote the relationship with the help of two parallel lines since they are siblings. So नीलम इंदु से कह रही है कि आपकी जो मदर है रीता वो मेरे पापा की यंगर सिस्टर है. दैट मीन्स नीलम के जो फादर है और इंदु की जो मदर है वो आपस में भाई बहन है. हु इज थर्ड चाइल्ड ऑफ सोहन जी. सो यहाँ पे जो हु है दैट रिफर्स टू रोहित. ओके, सो विल क्विकली राइट सोहन जी. We do not know Sohan ji is a male or female. We do not put any symbol here. Who is third child? That means Rohit is one of the child of Sohan ji. Also, Rita is sibling of Rohit. That means Rita is also a child. Also, it said third child. That means there is some other child as well. Let's say he or she is X. We do not know the gender of the third child. Whose wife is no more. So that whose refers to Sohan ji here. So whose wife is no more. That means Sohan ji is a husband. That is, he is a male character. So we can put plus sign. So our diagram is complete. We still do not know what's the gender for Neelam and Indu. Let's read the question further. How is Sohan ji related to Indu? Now here they are asking about how is Sohan ji related to Indu. So we know that Sohan ji is a male, and that too he is the grandfather of Indu. So we'll mark answer number C as our correct answer. Had it been asked how is Indu related to Sohan ji, so we would have said she or he is just the grandchild. We do not know whether she would be the granddaughter or he would be the grandson. The gender of Indu is not related. But since it's asked Sohan ji related to Indu, we definitely know that Sohan ji is the grandfather. Now let's see other question. Now this question is based on puzzles. See friends, I have not taken many questions. I just wanted to give you an idea and tell you the basic concept so that according to these topics you can practice on your own. It says in a family there are 6 members A, B, C, D, E and F. A and B are married couples. So my suggestion to you is, as soon as you see the question, if it's a direct information, you should start plotting the diagram. It would save your time. A and B are married couples. So we know that they are married. So we'll denote it by the symbol X. Also, we do not know A is male or B is male. So we'll leave that information on hold. It further says A being the male member. So we now know A is the male denoted by plus. B must be the female denoted by minus. This is done. It further says D is the only son of C who is the brother of A. So we know that C is the brother of A. Here who denotes to C. Quickly we'll denote the sibling symbol by 2 parallel lines and we put C here. We also know he is the brother, so we'll put plus over here. He is the male member. D is the only son of C. So we'll put the child and father relationship. D will be placed here. Also, D's gender is known, he is the son, so we'll place plus over here. Our second is also done. Let's see the third thing. E is the sister of D. So we know that D has a sibling which is E and she is the sister. We'll place minus over here. B, it further says B is the daughter-in-law of F. So B's husband is A. That means F must be mother or father of A. And likewise B will be the daughter-in-law of F. Whose husband has died? Okay, so now we know the gender of F also. Whose here refers to F. Whose husband has died? That means she is the wife, and we'll put minus symbol over here. So as you see, our diagram is complete and the gender of all the people here are known. So it's very easy to draw the diagram, guys, if your concepts are clear and you are very well aware of the symbols. Let's see the questions associated with this. The first says, how is F related to A? So here is F, here is A, and we know the symbol also. So F, as we see, is the mother of A. We'll put answer number A here. Second says, who is C to B? So here is C, here is B. We can clearly see B is the wife of C's brother. That means C would be brother-in-law of B. Our question number 2 is also done. Third says, how is E related to C? So here is E, here is C. As we see, she is the daughter of C. So E will be here, daughter. Will mark B as our answer. So question number 3 is also done. So this was the problem based on puzzles based on blood relationship. Now let's see some other problem. So the third topic was coded blood relationship. It's very much similar to inequality. Here also some symbols will be given. You have to decode them. Let's see what are the basics of it. So coded blood relationship can be a forward type where the first person mentioned in the symbol would be first in the decoded form and the second person would be here second. It can be backward type also where the first person would be the second person and the second person would be the first person in the decoded form. So mostly forward type is only asked, but you should be also prepared for the backward type as well. So to solve the coded blood relationship, there are some steps. Firstly, you have to eliminate all the wrong choices. You do not have to keep trying all the choices, but with your elimination method, you have to eliminate them. First, you have to check the gender and then you have to check the generation gap. And after elimination, what all choices are remaining, for those you have to draw a family tree and check your answer. Now let's understand these points with the help of an example. So friends, here is a chart also which will explain you about the generation gap. If it's father or mother, it would be +1. So here is X and suppose Y is his father. So this will be +1. If it's brothers, husband, sister, wife, it would be 0. That means they will be at the same level, right? Suppose Y and X are sibling, here would be generation gap 0, or Y and Z here are couples, there would be generation gap of 0. If son or daughter, it would be -1. Suppose B is the daughter of X, so that means here the generation gap would be -1. So all these you would be able to understand with the help of an example. Let's read the question. It says, read the following information carefully and answer the questions given below it. So as you see, the coded form is given. We have to decode them. A plus B means A is the mother of B. So plus here means mother. A minus B means A is the father. So here means father. A is greater than B means A is the wife of B. Greater than means wife. See, you can also write here mother or father or wife, but that would take your time. So I am writing only in one alphabet. A cross B means A is the sister of B. So cross here means sister. Now let's read the question. Which of the following means A is the grandmother of B? Now see friends, there are two methods. Either you decode each and every and you check whether A is grandmother of B or not. You draw the diagram, family tree for each of them and check for A and B's relationship. But that is very time taking and in the exam you don't have that much time. So we'll adopt the shortcut method. The first thing you have to do is you have to check their gender. So A is the grandmother. That means A has to be a female. So for A to be a female character, symbol for father should not be there. That means after A, minus sign should not be there. So let's eliminate our options where after A immediately minus sign is there. So as we see second option, A minus B, it's saying A is the father, which is not possible. So second option is eliminated from our rest of the options. Now in all other you can find plus, plus and cross, which stands for the female relationship. So we'll keep all these options. Now so the second method is checking the generation gap between them. So for A to be grandmother of B, generation gap of 2 has to be there. That would result to +2. So quickly see where the generation gap is 2. A plus C, that means A is the mother. So here generation gap would be 1. C plus B, that means C is the mother. Here also generation gap will be 1, which equals to +2 in total. Now here B is the mother of C, generation gap is 1. C is the father, minus here denotes the father. So C is the father of A. That means here generation gap is 1. But if you see here A, no gender is specified about A, whether he is a male or she is a female. Nothing has been mentioned about the gender of A. Hence, clearly third option will not work here. If you are confused in such scenario, you are free to draw the diagram and check for yourself. In our fourth option C, A is the sister of C. That means generation gap would be 0 since they would be sibling. C plus B, C is the mother of B. That means generation gap of 1. So in total generation gap of 1. So this will also not work. So we see that only option which is applicable is option number 1. But see, even if you are sure that the generation gap is 2, you have to draw the diagram and to make sure that this answer is the correct one. So let's quickly draw the diagram. A is the mother of C, here minus. C is the mother of B. Mother of B. So B's gender is not known, but that is not required. So you can clearly see A is the grandmother of B and the generation gap is also 2. So our answer 1 is the correct one. Now the last question is for your self-practice. You do it and the answer will be told in my next video. Friends, at iExamBee, we do provide NABARD full course as well as we are providing interview course as well. As you are aware, all those who have cleared the pre and the mains, the interview for NABARD is to be held in the last few days of the November month. So if you are going to appear for an interview, please avail our course where all the experienced faculties are there. Also, those who are already working in the agri field. So kindly visit our site or call us on this number. Also, our mock tests are free. Do enroll and give the free mock test. So friends, keep practicing the questions based on the blood relationships. It's very much important topic. In our next video, we'll be coming up with new topic. Till then, all the best and thanks for watching the video.